This video, we're going to talk about time-restricted eating without calorie restriction. I find that when a lot of people start a time-restricted eating protocol, they don't seem to take enough calories. This happened to me, but it's not a good thing. It's one of the biggest mistakes because it's not good. It's going to slow down your metabolism, and it's not good to restrict your calories for extended periods of time. So I'm going to give you my exact protocol to follow so that doesn't happen to you. Hello everybody, my name is 𝘾𝙊𝘼𝘾𝙃𝙄𝙉𝙂 and I've been a fitness trainer and gym owner for over 25 years. And if this is your first time here and you really want to improve your fitness, health, and nutrition along with me, hit that subscribe button. I put out videos like this every single week. Okay, let's get right to it. Let's first define what is time-restricted eating. And then I'm going to give you my exact protocol to follow to make sure you don't lower your calories. You can't restrict your calories too much for extended periods of time following a time-restricted eating protocol because it's just not good for you. It's not good for longevity. Your metabolism could potentially slow down if you're constantly restricting calories. Okay, first, time-restricted eating just means that you're giving yourself a limited eating window. Okay, for example, I personally have my last meal around 8 in the evening, and then I don't eat the next day until 12, 1, 2 o'clock. So I go, 14, 16 hours, sometimes even longer, in a fasted state. Now, why would you want to do that? First of all, it's going to put you in a state of ketosis. Ketosis just means that your liver has very little sugar in it. So what the liver does then is that it starts burning fat and converts that fat into ketone bodies like beta-hydroxybutyrate. And then why does the body do that? Because the brain can only burn either sugar, glucose, or can only burn ketones. Okay? So if there's no sugar in the liver will produce ketones and the brain's going to burn those ketones. And ketosis is a wonderful state to be in. There's so many health benefits. First of all, it encourages autophagy, cell cleansing, gets rid of like bad organelles and like weak cells. It creates neurogenesis, the production of new brain cells. Some people feel that it increases your human growth hormone when you're in a state of ketosis. I personally get like somewhat a euphoric type state. My memory is better. I think clearer. I just feel great when I'm in a mild state of ketosis. So by me limiting my eating to only say a 6-hour eating window, I wake every morning up in a state of ketosis. Okay, and then when I have my first meal, generally after my workout, I have my first meal 1, 2 o'clock, I may jump out of ketosis, but I follow this protocol, I have my last meal in the evening, and then I wake up the next day again in ketosis. Okay, now, but this has happened to me before. If I don't keep my calories up, that's when problems start. First of all, I get too thin. Okay, obviously, if you're looking to lose weight, you can follow this time-restricted eating protocol for a few weeks, but then you want to make sure you get your calories up. So, research has shown that if you keep on restricting calories over long periods of time, your metabolism will most likely slow down, which isn't a good thing, right? Also, studies have shown that I just finished reading The Longevity Diet, Dr. Longo's book. I love the book, highly recommend it. He quotes some evidence saying it's just not good for you to be in a calorie restricted state for extended periods of time. So if you really like this time restricted eating protocol, which I love it, make sure you get in enough calories in your eating window. Okay, and my protocol for doing that is actually most of my calories do come from fat. It's easy to consume fat, but I consume healthy fats like olive oil. So when I'm having a salad, I generously put on olive oil. Just think, every tablespoon, 14 grams, 136 calories. I may put three tablespoons at least on a nice big salad I have every day. I eat a lot of nuts. I mean, not nuts. I eat like walnuts and macadamia nuts and pistachios and almonds. Those are high-fat, healthy foods, right? I eat salmon in the evening. So I make sure I keep my calories up. So I pretty much in the past would eat the same amount of calories spread over 3 meals. But I find that by doing this time-restricted eating and taking in my calories in just maybe a 6 to 8 hour eating window, it keeps my body fat levels lower. And I just feel better. I hover around maybe 10% body fat all year round. Yes, I do work out, I own a gym and blah, 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 all the time. But I contribute a lot of my low body fat to really this time-restricting eating protocol that I follow just about every day. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And once again, If you want to improve your fitness, health, and nutrition along with me, hit that subscribe button. And also leave a comment. I'm so curious to know, have you ever experimented with either intermittent fasting or time-restricted eating? And if you had any success with it, I know I would love to hear about it. And I'm sure everyone else watching this video would too. Well, take care everyone and have a wonderful day.